Hi, welcome back, Jen here. We're just continuing chapter 6 in Mr. Love Queen's Choice. Just outside the orphanage. Is the orphanage open today? Otherwise I gotta hustle over to Loveland TV. Sir, I have official approval from the city. Let me know, we'll make sure our report does you justice. Are you here to do a report too? I'm pretty nervous since this is my first major assignment. How come there are so many reporters here? The crowd has me a little scared. I already told you we're not open. Now shut up and scram. I didn't like the look of this and tried to sneak off, but the guard picked me out right away. Hey, that's Miss Jin from Jin Company. Aren't you all looking for her? Everyone who was clamoring for the guard's attention now all turned to look at me. Oh no. Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. I took off running with all the reporters not far behind. Hey, talk to us if you got nothing to hide. Stop chasing me! I ran aimlessly around the orphanage with the crowd in tow. You're not getting away from me that easily. I took a sharp turn into a side alley and ran right into a man. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is this Lucien's song? I think it's Lucien's. A familiar scent hit me full on. Aha. Lucien?
What?
The echoes of the reporter's footsteps thundered closer. I can't talk right now. Bye. Seemingly realizing my plight, he grabbed me and ducked into a little old woodshed nearby. It was long abandoned and barely big enough to fit the both of us. Inside, the scent of grass and mud was strong.
Quiet. Don't say a word.
Yes, sir. I nodded. The stampede outside drew near. Where did she go? I'm sure she ran this way. How did we end up here? This place is cursed. I'm leaving. Why? What's up with this place? Are you talking about the case from 17 years ago? What did she mean by the case 17 years ago? Did something terrible happen here? I stared inquisitively at Lucien. He looked at me and lightly shook his head. We were close enough for me to hear his heartbeat. Slow and steady, as opposed to mine, fast and frenzied. Hopefully no one else could hear her. The crowd eventually went away. Lucien? They're gone. We can go out now.
Hold on. Let them get a little farther away.
He pulled me even closer. Oh, it was just an excuse to hug us. Okay. Now?
Not yet.
How much longer are we going to wait? I looked at him, and in such tight quarters, his mischievous smirk had nowhere to hide. So it finally dawned on me. You played me! I got mad and turned to walk out, only to smack my face on the door. Lucien reached out and rubbed where I was hit. Thanks.
Be careful.
He pushed the stuck door open and got out first. Then made sure the reporters were gone before coming back to get me.
Those reporters left pretty fast.
Really? I saw the same smirk in his eyes, realized what he meant by that, and held my tongue. My face has to be pretty red right now. Probably because I was cooped up in a small space for so long. Forget it. I'm leaving. He grabbed hold of me.
Fine. Let's not talk about them. But tell me, why were they chasing you?
As if you don't know. Well, it's like this.
So you came here to beg for the director's forgiveness?
Yeah, but I couldn't get past the gate and almost got torn apart by the reporters.
Then you ran into me.
Yes. Thanks for saving me.
Come on, I'll get you in.
But they're still hounding the gate.
This way.
He opened a somewhat rusty gate and led me into a long abandoned building. What's this place?
An old building abandoned by the orphanage, yet never demolished.
Does it have anything to do with the case 17 years back they mentioned?
Yeah, it was a very unpleasant incident, so people think it's cursed here.
I see.
This building is adjacent and actually connected to the orphanage.
Good thing it's still standing, or I could never hope to get into the orphanage. Something popped into my mind, and I turned critically towards Lucien. What were you doing here?
Something happened here not too long ago that the director asked me to look into.
Something with Gavin? What was it? He turned and winked.
It's confidential.
Fine, be that way. Whatever. I don't care to know anyway. I picked up my pace. A cool breeze suddenly hit me, inexplicably stopping me in my tracks. It was summer, yet the building appeared particularly gloomy. Where did that strangely cool breeze come from?
What?
Something's not feeling quite right over there.
It's been abandoned for so long, so it looks desolate.
Is that all? I looked in that direction.
If you're interested, I'll take you next time.
Yes, please. Sure. I followed Lucien and hopped a low fence to the new buildings. The premises were so clean and inviting, the polar opposite of the other side of the fence. I glanced back at the old building. I couldn't put my finger on why I felt something about it. How funny that the hygiene mask is a reward for this mission under these circumstances. And we'll do the next part with this. The orphanage director frowned in silence for a long time. It's the only way to resolve the crisis. The director looked at Lucien for help.
I trust you to make a wise decision.
Alright, but you must let me approve the new version before anyone else. Thank you, and thank you for trusting us. I only know that no friend of the professor would ever exploit the children. Of course. I gave a grateful look to Lucien, who returned a smile. I breathed a sigh of relief as I left the director's office. Finally, something went well.
Any idea how to revise the script?
My mind is still too flustered to even think about that. I'm running short on time, so I should go back. Thanks, Lucien.
Got a minute to say hi to the kids?
Now?
Uh-huh.
I guess we should. He did help us after all. After all, I exposed them to controversy. I should apologize to them.
Is that what you think?
Yes, I'm at fault here.
Well, let's see if they accept your apology then.
We approached the special needs class and looked inside the window. Everyone was studying as usual, unfazed by the media storm brewing outside the orphanage. Everyone seems to be going about their lives as normal, just like before.
I don't think you'll be able to get them too excited about the trailer.
Right. Why should they be interested? This TV show I made is part of my world, not theirs.
Right. So try not to beat yourself up too much. They're not blaming you either. Most of them aren't as weak and vulnerable as we might think.
As I watched these kids, I suddenly remembered a line from the show. In some cultures, autistic children are called star children.
Why?
Well, it's like each of them is a lonely star, shining in the vast universe. And when this world is too confusing, they have their own little world they can go to.
I think you've got a new approach for the show.
Yeah. Eureka! A one-of-a-kind show guaranteed to make an impact just fell into place in my mind. Whether it's acclaimed, controversial, or even just a blip on the radar, I will make it happen. I gotta go tell the director my new idea.
Watch out!
I would have ran into a tree if Lucien didn't grab me in time. Thanks, Lucien. I looked back at him, embarrassed. From rebooting Miracle Finders to revising this show, you're my inspiration. I'm so glad to know you. I let out a big grin as speckles of sunlight danced upon us through the leaves.
I'm glad too. To be there for you.
He let go of my hand as an afterthought. I feel we got to know each other better today. See you again.
See you.
I waved at him, stepping back until I was completely clear of the tree before running off. He looked so extra gentle and warm standing beneath the camphor tree. Yes, Kiro.
So, how was the chocolate?
Delicious. Very sweet, and you put me in an awesome mood.
I'll bring you more. I'm going to Switzerland to shoot a music video.
You're releasing a new album? Great!
Yeah, hope you'll like my new single. I get nervous just thinking about it.
I'll definitely buy the new album, or at least be standing in line trying.
Don't worry, I'll send you a copy.
No, as a fan, I'll happily spend money to get one.
And I'll make sure it's my best work yet. Can't let you down.
That's right. Are you done with the taping for Loveland TV?
Yeah, I was promoting the new CD too.
When will it air? I'll be waiting perched in front of the screen.
I have no idea, actually. Hold on, let me ask my agent.
It's alright. I follow you on social media. I'll get notifications.
Okay, I'll send you a message later about when it airs.
Okay. I'm hearing screams. Is that...
I'm at the airport, being mobbed by fans.
Are you flying to Switzerland now?
Yeah, so while I'm on the plane, I won't be able to reach you for a few hours. So, we should talk as much as we can right now.
When are you coming back?
In a week or so. Wanna hit up Souvenir again when we get back together?
Sure. Hope they're open then.
I get hungry just thinking about their food. But all I'm having is sliced beef and salad for dinner.
How about chocolate?
I gave you the last piece.
Aw. Whoa, such a precious piece of chocolate.
Yeah, I was saving it for after dinner.
And now I've eaten it.
So you better be in a great mood for the whole day. No, make that 3 whole days.
Of course. Besides, I got invited to an important show. I'll be happy for the whole week.
And after a week, I'll be back again.
Then my happiness streak can continue.
Aww.
Alright, and the next part 2, part 613. This night, no one in the Gin Company editing room was arguing or chit-chatting. Everyone was focused on the final cut. I felt relieved watching everyone throwing themselves into the project. At 2 AM, the show document fell from my hands and hit me in the face, jarring me from a stupor. Oh no! No, I can't doze off now. I slapped myself in the face to wake myself up. You should take a nap, or at least a break. No can do. I can't be curled up in a corner while everyone's working so hard. Well, it's in editing now, so there's nothing for you to do anyway. We can all crash after it's done, but you still have to go deal with programming in the morning. Yeah, but... No buts. Get some rest. Anna handed me a pillow and snatched the file from my hand. Thanks. It didn't take long for me to go into a deep sleep. I was in an abandoned alley when a dark figure appeared. The wind raged, with a strong smell of blood, as if it's tearing the whole dream apart. Gavin? I wanted to draw nearer. Gavin remained silent. It seemed dangerous and strange. Gavin! I woke up startled, with everybody in the editing room looking at me. And they all started laughing along too. What's so funny? What was in your dream to make you wake up calling his name? I kinda feel sorry for Victor. Then I shall protest on Kiro's behalf. Oh my god. What about Professor Lucien? You left him out? Oh my god, the whole office knows about our scandals. What are you talking about? Forget it and get back to work. I ran out to the balcony and left my taunting staff behind. But my heart was still beating out of my chest. Why was I suddenly having this kind of dream? I stared out into the night and lost myself in the darkness. I snapped out of it and decided to ring Gavin up. Please leave a message. Did something happen to Gavin? Oh my god, no. He didn't pick up. The time on the phone showed 4 AM. It was too early to call anybody. Well, I'm awake at that time, so the nap must have messed me up. But the dream I had, was it telling me something? I clutched my chest and tried wishing the bad feeling away. The silver bracelet on my wrist flickered. The night breeze caressed my face.
You asked how I knew you were in danger. As long as you're in the wind, I can find you.
If you can find me, then just show up, will you? Tell me not to worry. Tell me it was just a dream, nothing more. Oh my god, I hope Gavin's okay. got a bad feeling about this. I would hope he wasn't defeated that night in the orphanage. But anyways, I'm going to leave this part here for now, and hopefully we'll find out next time. So thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will see you tomorrow in the next part of Mr. Love Queen Stories. But until then, bye for now.